Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, senior economist, and here are the headlines while we were away. Trump had a cabinet meeting. He started off the cabinet meeting. The rest of the members will speak, but we have gotten Trump's portion. He said he's negotiating with Democrats on health care. He reiterates his criticism of Powell and said even Diamond said Powell should reduce rates. Of course, he's also said that he's going to give out refunds for tariffs. That'll be interesting. He said that the United States will begin land-based drug strikes soon. And if we have to attack drug traffickers on land, we will. So keep an eye on Venezuela, of course. And then he stated that he said, Elon and I get along. So I guess the bromance is back on. He also said that he will announce the new Fed chair early next year. He said we'll be announcing somebody probably early next year for the new chairman of the Fed. His comments offer a clearer timeline for the announcement. Scott Bessent had said earlier, who's overseeing the selection process, that the pick would be revealed around Christmas. So it looks like it may be after the new year. We'll find out. Then we had the CME, our good old CME Group says the SEC approved clearinghouse for treasuries and repo. The SEC has approved the registration of a new clearinghouse that will facilitate the compliance of forthcoming SEC mandates for Treasury securities and repo transactions. CME Securities Clearing Incorporated expects to become operational by mid-2026 and will help market participants comply with SEC clearing mandate for treasuries and repo transactions, which take effect on December 31st, 2026 and June 30th, 2027, respectively. So good news for CME Group there. Shifting over to the dollar, because we did talk about that this morning. We did talk about that with our guest this morning, Danny, and he said particularly watch the dollar. So it looks like this dollar premium right now looks unsustainable as rate anchors shift lower. So we've got data, seasonals, and valuation kind of all heading in the same direction, and that puts downward pressure on the dollar. So we have seasonality. December has been the worst month for the dollar for the past decade. So historically, it's just been a bad month for the dollar, and valuations also reinforce the bearish case. A weighted basket of two-year rate differentials calibrated precisely to components of the dollar index shows that the USD has fully decoupled from rates. In the aftermath of the Liberation Day, the dollar traded unusually cheap to spreads. That gap has since closed and flipped, and now the dollar screens too expensive relative to where its underlying rate anchors reside. And I'd also throw in there the growing likelihood of Hassett entering the Fed as a Fed chair would probably be a development that is dollar negative, because he would be seen as sort of the White House being in the Fed, basically. Next, we have Amazon rushes out the latest AI chip. So they have a new chip called the Trainium 3. It's been recently installed in a few data centers, will be available for customers beginning on Tuesday. So the rush for AI chip is on. So we'll see what that does to NVIDIA, since NVIDIA had cornered the market on that. And now we have other people, we have Google, we have Amazon, all coming out with their own chips. So that should be interesting in the AI markets. And last but not least, we have the crypto market rebounded. Vanguard lifted its ban on crypto ETFs today, and Bank of America is giving its 15,000 plus advisors a green light to recommend allocations of 1 to 4%. So we've seen a huge intraday surge right on the open, as Vanguard has allowed now their investors to trade spot Bitcoin ETFs. And Eric Balkunis, the senior ETF analyst for Bloomberg on Twitter, posted something I thought was rather funny. He said, "I knew those Vanguardians had a little degen in them, even with some of the most conservative conservative investors like to add a little hot sauce to their portfolio." And with that, I will pass it to Jim for an Edge Report.
Thank you, Tracy, for that. Let's start with the Bitcoin. We ended with the Bitcoin at the end of the morning session, but let's just take a peek. Any updates? Not really. I mean, we just kind of have that single break of the IB high. Chances of filling that RTH gap are pretty close to zero at this point. And a double break is probably out of the question also. But we did hit that call resistance level at 92,000. Now, the interesting thing to think about percentages here. We have the Bitcoin up 7.89%, XRP 8.1%, Solana 12.51%, and Ethereum 9.65%. These are staggeringly large percentages. So big moves, a lot of risk, a lot of reward. Be careful. But I'm looking at the Bitcoin, and there's a lot of opportunities here as well. So daily chart, just keeping this in perspective here, we do have that potential double bottom, those April lows. We didn't get to it yet, and after today, it looks like we might not. Who knows? It's going to be a long December for the Bitcoin, but we're right up against this area of resistance here. A close here would be kind of bullish in my opinion. This ADMA doesn't know what to do. It's kind of going sideways, trying to arc up. It's just not sure. And then that 21 is next up. So keep your eye on this. We'd like to see a confirmation candle, another green candle tomorrow with a close that's even higher. And then I'll have a little bit more confidence in the Bitcoin. But right now, all systems go. Let's shoot over to the E-mini S&P. Am I in the right contract here? I am. We didn't roll yet. Let me just pull up a daily candle chart right now. So, we made a comeback. We made this V-shaped recovery, right? We sold off starting on the 13th of November, and then boom, we fought back on the 21st. So it was 1 week of pain, and then less than one week of relief. We didn't get all the way quite up to the top where we started from. We got darn close. Last 3 sessions, kind of baby candles, not really big candles, just kind of stuck in the middle there. And today's no different. It's 68.41. So a little bit of price happiness so far this week around that level. None of these fibs really matter to me at this point. I'd like to see it close above that 23.6 again. But really, November highs, I think, then we'd be on to something. 69.09, spot 5 for those November highs. I have it highlighted there as well. So looking a little neutral going into the intraday chart. A lot of volatility, a lot of up and downs. Now, we only had, and I'll have to go ahead and refresh my data here. Let me do it really quickly. We're at a 51 point range or something like that. Where the ATR, here we go, 51.25. I was pretty close on that. Daily range today, ATR is 93 about a 34 period look back. So tight range, even with all of these candles moving all over the place. Right now, VWAP is the story. We're right at the VWAP, session VWAP right now. We've traded through it the last 2 30-minute candles and many candles before that. It's kind of in the middle of the value area also. So I know the official point of control is down here at 32, but that's going to probably change. We're going to get this level right here probably to become the new official point of control, 68.42-ish. If we get a little more volume there to put us over the top, but pretty much smack dab in the middle of the value area. So a lot of sideways stuff going on. It'll be interesting to see how our streamers are going to do today with the equity markets the way they are. But should something happen, we got that JAX 1 at 68.50 up here, kind of defining the top, pretty close to the top of the value area also there. And then if things get really crazy, we got R1 in previous sessions highs, which we did not reach yet. On the downside, again, that point of control I mentioned, along with a blind spot. Blind spot, too. We don't talk a lot about that. These are MenthorQ secret sauce levels, which are pretty good, 68.27-ish, give or take a couple ticks there for the E-mini S&P. And let's finish with gold, if I could find it on my cheat sheet here. By the way, 220,000 contracts traded so far today. The micros have, listen to this, the micros have 393,000 contracts traded, and the 1 ounce pocket sized gold 42,000 contracts. So a lot of folks are trading gold right now. Again, kind of in the middle here. I mean, where are we at price wise? We're right by that Jax 2 level here at 42.25. Volume profile is not that great. You got that volume node here, which is causing me some problems. I just don't like it. We'll see. Maybe we'll fill it out. I doubt we're going to fill it out for the rest of the day here. But we've been trading below VWAP ever since we broke. This is a 10 to 10:30 candle, and VWAP is in the rearview mirror, but we're getting close to that Brian Shannon VWAP touch here. So if you're bearish, that could be a possible trade idea. I'm not saying to do it, but I'm just kind of looking at that level to see if we can get up there. And that level is right at 32.8. So we'll see if we get a wick up there. That is this afternoon's Edge Report. It is time to trade the close with the big cat and fresh from the Maldives, Trader Kane. How you guys doing?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Good afternoon, Jim.
Are you whispering? Is the baby sleeping?
No, no, the baby's she's not even close to my office, which is great for both of us.
I got it. I trust you had a great Thanksgiving though.
We did. We went all the way to Lubbock, Texas, and hung out with her Noah's great grandmother, who is just thrilled she got to meet another grandbaby of hers.
Yeah, nice. Now Lubbock, that's like Lyle Lovett's home or some who is from Lubbock?
Lubbock is, well, Texas Tech is, it's a college town. It's Texas Tech University is there.
Bobby Knight. Didn't he?
Is he?
I thought he coached there after Indiana.
After Indiana, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Kane, how was your vacation, man? Is it Maldives or how do you say it?
Well, I call it the Maldives, but
I call it the Maldives.
I call it the Maldives. Yeah, so that's what I call it. So apologies if that is wrong. That might actually be wrong. But yeah, it was good. It was really good, mate. It was, butterfuck middle of nowhere. Literally, when you open Google Maps, you're in the middle of the ocean on some random little island. But it was nice. The weather was pretty much spot on. We had one day of rain, one cloudy day. The rest was sunny. Couldn't complain. The villa was amazing. The island was amazing. However, it was just a little bit boring, Jim. But we went to relax. So
Kane missed all his internet friends.
I missed all my internet friends. Yeah.
Well, you had an alternative, Kane. You could have hung out with me in Las Vegas, and we were not bored.
Well, next time. Well, there won't be a next time, Jim. I'll be in Vegas with you next time. That's for sure. So there won't even be the option. As soon as you tell me Vegas, I'm clearing the calendar.
All right. Awesome.
But yeah.
How was Vegas, Jim?
It was great. F1, they know how to run an event. I mean, there's all the pre-events, side events, and every casino had their own kind of team that hung out in them with the cars in the lobby and the merch and, playing craps with people who work on the team was awesome. Just talking to them about the whole experience. So the race itself was also pretty damn good. So I would say that if I had an opportunity, I would go again.
Yeah.
And did you make any money at the tables?
I lost a couple of shekels.
Okay.
My son, though, first time there, he actually made some money.
Nice.
He made a few $100. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Beginner's
Very
luck.
cool.
Well, Jim, before we get into trading, what do you think of the F1, the way it's panning out into Abu Dhabi again?
Well, first of all, the McLaren guys, they got screwed in Vegas, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that sucked. Yeah.
That changed everything. Now could Max win it all? Maybe.
Well, if Max wins and Lando, they don't come, Lando doesn't come second, then he wins. Yeah.
Yeah. So it really that whole disqualification, which is just a technicality, it was like a millimeter or something crazy.
Shout out Kimmy though for getting out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So first week of December, looking at this afternoon, what are you thinking? Let's start with you, Leo.
We're stuck in the middle of a very grindy afternoon session. Something would really need to to get me going to put a trade on right now.
All right.
Fair enough. That's quite blunt.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
If somebody's gonna tell you how it is, it's gonna be me.
Yeah, fair. That is true. That is true. I would like to see some sort of continuation. I had this morning I had marked out like some, I guess range from Friday, Monday, and then where we were opening up today. It was like this was like the range high, and then basically we'd like fought off that range low from Wednesday's low. Um, for me, I was kind of anticipating some sort of deeper pullback through the open. We rallied straight off the open, which then kind of got me a bit more bullish because I kind of want these old highs to play, and that's kind of played so far. You know, we got my 10 a.m. trade kind of played at 11 today. I didn't get in because it just went. There was no reoffer, and then I missed a long, and now I'm long again. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. That it would be nice if they can push it into the high and finish, trading up towards these 800 levels. But overall, I'm in a trade. My stop is in profit 10-ish points, 9-ish points, and kind of hoping for the best because, yeah, we seem to be making these bouncy highs, which typically doesn't bode well for longs. So, yeah.
Got it. All right, all right. Well, chat, thank you for being here. If you're not in the chat and you're listening, thank you for being here. We appreciate the thumbs up. These guys are here this afternoon working hard. They're going to be, should the markets cooperate, they'll be in trades, out of trades. So we appreciate those thumbs up for these guys. Also, the subscription button, it's free. It doesn't cost any money. It's important to us. Just click on that subscription button. It would be very, very awesome if you haven't already. And for everybody who has, we appreciate that, of course, that you've done that and been part of this awesome community, best trader community there is, hands down. I've been doing this for decades. We'll just keep it at decades and not go past that. In any event, Leo and Kane, good luck to you guys, man. Best of luck.
Jim,
Thanks, Jim.
one quick reminder before you dip out.
Yeah.
Make sure that you like
Yeah.
the chat too.
Come on.
Oh, he's
you know
gone.
what?
Oh, he's back.
I like it. I already like it.
Oh,
Sometimes
wow.
sometimes I gotta wait. Sometimes like I'm not gonna like what I'm hearing.
There was that one time you didn't like it. Remember that?
There was.
Because
No,
we all remember that one.
we're gonna be here 20 years from now, and you guys are still gonna be bringing this up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, good luck anyway. All right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, it's just a moment you'll never live down. So
Fantastic. Good times. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
See you later.
well,
Here we are
yeah,
once again.
here we are once again. You're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back. It's like I never left. Apart from
welcome
I
back.
did leave.
Welcome back.
How was Thanksgiving? You sent me a photo of you in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Yes.
Jeez.
6-hour drive in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
You know, like 6-hour drive is like me driving from my house to like the most southern point in the UK. Like
That's crazy.
I'm not talking like just to the nearest southerly like border. Like I'm talking like the tip of Cornwall, like Devon. Like
Wow.
yeah, that's crazy.
For me, that's just literally going from Oklahoma City to Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, I could drive to Scotland in 6 hours as well. Like that's
Wow.
I could drive to another country. Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it? How's your trading been?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like it until this week, the increased volatility.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
we
missed
all
that.
got on the gold train, and then NQ started moving again.
Well, that's maybe what it needed. It needed to really just, feel the lack of love.
Right. So she's back. For me, we've the garden variety pullback from all-time highs. I think, it's happened. I think everybody's kind of looking for, are we going to get continuation to new highs above 26, 27. That's probably my default mode. I mean, that's only 100 points less than not 100, less than 1,000 points away. So yeah, I'm kind of looking at this. We talked about this balance area, like we've been talking about it for a while. So we finally, tested it Sunday, rejected, and then got a bid. Now we're through it, and it's held today as support, which is basically prior week's high.
Yeah.
Um, so now we're just kind of churning through the resistance over here to the left.
The piste de resistance.
And then I think they clear these 25 eights, then it should be pretty smooth sailing
Lights
to the
out, yeah.
highs. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think 25, 780, like that for me, like 760 to 780 is like that pivotal point. If they can punch it through that 30, 40 points range from there, I think it's just lights out to go to the highs. The one thing that I am like a little bit like more cautious of is the yen rates. Like a lot of people have been speaking about it, I guess, from a economist perspective, but at the same time, they said that several times in the couple of, it's only been a couple of times that they've actually done anything about it. But um, yeah, I don't know. We had a 10% pullback recently. It's pretty good.
Yeah. No, we have.
It's like 10% pullbacks in a bull market. It's pretty good. Like, and there's no
Bull
arguing we're in a bull
market.
market. There's no arguing that. Like, I'd love to sit here and say we're not, but we are. So,
Right.
I'd love to sit here and be like, no, it's just a bear rally. Like, yeah, we just made all-time highs by like 2,000 points.
Well, according to a lot of people, we've been in a bear market rally since 2020.
Fuck, man. Can you imagine how much we're gonna make in bull markets on the old index funds? Shit. We're gonna see like 10K at ES in a couple of months or what? Ah, fuck it.
That would be crazy.
We jokingly say this, and then all of a sudden it's there. So,
I remember when NQ was 12,000,
yeah,
9,000. It's just like ES being
20K
6,000
NQ.
and then being 10,000 ES is not really a stretch.
No, it'll be there before we know it. Like I was looking at, screenshots on my phone of me sending trade ideas to a couple of my friends, and this was, I think, 2 years ago now. NQ was like 19,000, and I was like, "Whoa, it's gonna be nuts when we get to 22K." And I'm like, "Fuck, we're at 26 now." Um, so yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what happens when ES finally gets into 5 digits, because that would just be interesting at that point. Um,
Was I in Lubbock, Texas? Yes, I was. That's your hometown, Bradley?
damn.
Missed opportunity. What's up, Job? What's going on, chat?
Bradley lives there.
Nice. We ran over a bunch of tumbleweeds on our way there. Kind of pissed me off.
Actually, or
No, yeah, for real.
what's the like? You
They
have
come
to,
screaming across the highway. You can't do just like it's like a deer. It's not as
but
big as a
like,
deer,
what do they do?
obviously.
They just bounce off, no?
Well, if they're big enough, they can really scratch up your paint.
Oh shit, yeah, of course. That'd be annoying. Fuck it, I just fly then. Yeah, saying that you got the baby, so why would you fly? That would be silly. Um, Getting a little push here.
A little bit of a push.
Currently up about 90 points on my 543 entry.
Oh, you're in a trade?
Yeah, yeah, I've been.
Oh shit.
I literally was trying to short 11 a.m. And then ES took out the high, NQ failed. And I was like, okay, we'll give it a few minutes. Maybe we'll get some sort of retrace into that 11 o'clock, like 5 minute wick. Hell no.
Chat.
11:05, they just fucking dumped it. They literally sent it.
I learned
Um,
something. I learned something, not to cut you off, but that's a great trade.
Thank you.
Something I learned about the chat yesterday. They know a lot of shit. So chat, um, my wife just said, I hope there's not a formula shortage. I couldn't find Noah's formula anywhere in stock near us. I had to have it shipped from Target, and it only allowed us to buy 2 cans. Is there
Who
a
has a
formula
solution?
shortage?
Is this true? Chat?
Shortage of formula?
Are we using chat like we're using Google now? Hey, let me
Chat
just
is like
hey, let me
chat
just
AI.
let me just chat this. He
What's
gave
my
us like,
address?
yeah,
Like I'm
could you
gonna tell you?
Could you also send your social security number, your full name, your mother's maiden name?
The formula is Kendamil goat.
Oh,
I could only give my baby the goat because, goat milk. Get it?
no,
The
no,
greatest.
he's just lactose intolerant, but
She
sure.
she can only have goat.
Yeah.
Kendamil goat. Find this formula, someone. Um, that would be a real problem for us.
We'll figure it out.
There was a callback. There was a recall.
Damn.
She said, I think it's from the UK. Have Kane ship it to us.
I can ship it. I mean,
Kendamil goat milk is from the UK.
let me get onto this right now. Sorry, chat. It's for the baby. Kendamil first infant milk goat. Or
Yeah. Yeah.
um goat toddler formula powder 28 ounces. This one.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah, no worries. Uh I sent it to you on Discord.
I think that's it.
You want to run it by the wife?
Let me ask her.
But I can only get this on Saturday.
Really?
As in
You could buy more than one, though?
2nd of December. Yeah, when's the Saturday? Yeah, that's 6th, it's Saturday. There's only 3 in stock, but I can buy all 3.
Oh, dang. Only 3.
You want me to buy more? This is just on Amazon. I'm sure I can find somewhere else.
She said, no, that says toddler. Hang on.
We're just men, chat. Do you know what I'm saying? we're just Kane's superhero. That's it. Yeah, I'm the superhero.
This is really concerning. I'm laughing about it, but it's for real. Like a problem.
The kid's first sentence will be there is a fucking goat outside.
It should say infant formula.
Infant.
Here, I'm gonna send you a picture of what it looks like.
First infant milk. I don't think this is goat. This is whole milk. You send me the photo. I'll have ChatGPT find it, and then.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, so this is 0 to 12, and the other one I sent you was 12 to 36. Okay, right.
When baby formula features, I need to take delivery. Damn right.
Yeah, but this is only whole milk I have here. Kindle milk infant.
Amazon doesn't have it. Nobody has.
Stage 1. Stage 1 from birth. Goat. Let me put goat in. Okay. Shit, man. This is also out of stock here. I tell you what I can do though is I could go to the supermarket tomorrow and see if they have it. Do you want to know who would be really good at this? My sister. Let me send it to my sister. She, God bless her soul, she's had 4 kids. She will know where to find this.
Yeah, it's actually super important. Publix might have it. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we challenged. We gave her the peanut butter challenge because our other little one is severely allergic
Yeah, how did it go?
to peanut and eggs,
Yeah.
and she had a different type of reaction to it. It's not an allergic reaction like you break out in hives. It's called F pies, and it's like a gut reaction. So about 2 hours after she had a bottle with peanut in it, she started violently vomiting.
Oh, that's not good. I have an update for my sister
And
already quickly before we
wow,
forget.
wow. Okay.
She said to me, this milk is special order milk and it has to be ordered by a chemist.
What?
Yeah. And then she,
She's full of shit.
nope, she said that. But then she goes, why is this goat milk? And I was like, I just put question mark. She goes, oh, wait, it's goat milk for a baby. I thought you were trying to order goat milk.
Oh,
Yeah. But so my grandma was a chemist and she worked in the pharmacy for a while. She was on the phone to my grandma and asked her, and she said, yeah, if Kendamil milk is like special order milk here.
so for in the UK, you would have to have like a prescription for it.
Yeah, yeah. But then
Yeah.
they would just like the mother, like, because it's expensive here. So the government cover the bill for it basically.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because like here, you can just walk in Target and buy it.
Yeah.
But I
I
mean,
don't
that's
know.
what she's had from day one. So
Yeah, you don't want to switch it up. That makes sense. I'll keep
especially, I don't want to switch it up, especially with the peanut thing.
Yeah, I'll keep digging. Also, like, you don't want to give her a whole nother reason to cry. You know, just switching on the milk. She's like, nah, I don't like this one.
You would be so depressed if you couldn't eat anything with peanuts. Well, if you don't know anything better, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we know about your Reese's stash. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but Lee, you don't have to pay $44 for the milk, do you, brother? Like,
It's not cheap. I know that.
yeah, you end up paying like 12 pounds or something for it instead of 44. So
No,
they
it's
subsidize it.
no, Kendamil is $44 here.
Yeah, no, he was saying like you still have to pay prescriptions if you work. Because like
Oh,
if you, but the thing is like, yeah, if you didn't work, the government will give you it for free. Your prescriptions are free, but also at the same time, if you work and like for infants, you still get like discounted prescriptions.
I gotcha.
I believe there's a higher amount of depression amongst those with peanut allergy.
That's actually funny.
Leo actually loves peanuts. The reality is he's just not allowed them.
Yeah, it's my daughter's middle name is Reese. It's not a lie. That's the legit like why her middle name is Reese. Yeah, I mean, $30 for formula is brutal. Two kids. Yeah.
My sister says it's definitely prescription. Morrison's is like a shop here. Have a
Mhm.
stock of it in ready-made bottles in case people run out as an
Interesting.
emergency.
Um, it seems like I got a couple of DMs where people can find it, so maybe we have a solution.
Sweet. Well, the markets aren't doing too much, so we didn't miss anything. They're slowly grinding out. Gold, I really wanted to short gold this morning at 9:25, 9:30-ish, and I bottled it. And then after it started running, I was like, this is a really good trade. And then it just ran. So
I
that
had
was
to take
sad.
the gold workspace off of this workspace, but I'm eager to put it back on.
Yeah, you should definitely have it. Um, Brady said if he finds it in Texas, he'll ship it to you.
Nice.
I have no long how long a bottle lasts. How long does a bottle last, Leo, of the formula?
A can. Great question. I think about 3 days per can.
Jeez.
4 days.
So $44 put for 3 days.
It ain't cheap, brother. I mean, but that's all she's eating.
That's crazy.
A bowl lasts about $3. Different. We're talking baby stuff. Okay, throne chop.
Yeah, I didn't short even with it. Um, this long's been slow. I'm kind of in the money on it already, so I don't really want to close it prematurely and watch it run up here because this is still like a 50-point move to where I want it to go. Um, You rely on the same formula, Adam says.
Same formula. Okay. Doesn't it cost like 20K to have a child in the US, or am I believing the media? Um, well, that's not entirely true. If you have insurance, I think it's actually less if you don't have insurance from what I've been seeing. But I think if you meet your deductible, which is usually between like $5,000 to $7,000, if you have decent insurance, maybe 10, then that's all you're gonna pay. I think we paid like 1,500 after it was all said and done.
Hmm. It's just completely free here.
Everything is free. But
I
what's
mean,
your tax rate?
the tax rate in the UK, well, I'm a bit out of touch with this because I'm just in the top tax bracket, so I don't know the brackets. It's like there's 20%, 40%, and then there's a hidden 52% tax bracket.
52?
Yeah, there's a 52% tax bracket. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like bucketing everything together, like in that 52 national insurance. Yeah, you lose all your allowances. So yeah, 52 pennies of the pound go to the tax man. Honestly, don't even get me started on that because the budget they just announced is probably the biggest horseshit they've ever done in the history of this country. So, um, yeah. Is it true you don't have to do your taxes each year? No, you still have to do them. If you don't do them on time, you get in trouble. Cheeky limited company. Don't worry, Kane pays less. Yeah, I mean, if I started buying my food bill on the company account, I would imagine my accountant would have my fingers across the block. So
Hey, what the heck is going on with the likes? Jimmy Carr is freaking hilarious, by the way. Have you watched his comedy?
who? Jimmy Carr?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a baby formula stream? Well, sorry about that. Carr is actually very intelligent. Yeah, he is. I think he's very smart. I mean, obviously, witty is all get out. Jimmy Carr, yeah, he's a comedian. If I had any reason to get into a trade, it would be a short right here at 25.
Huh. Friendly fire, day one. Fucking hell. Nothing changes, does it?
I didn't say I was going to put it on, Kane. Jeez.
It's fucking crazy. Okay, I can order the Kendamil milk in packs of 6 directly from Kendamil, and it will be delivered in 2 to 3 days.
Who in the chat is freaking throwing hundred lots around on a dom like it's like a chess match?
New Hive day into close. You can quote me. All right, so I will. If we do not get there,
What?
I'll be billing you for the difference because I'm currently in a trade. So this is risk free. Thank you. New high of day. He said it. So
Okay, if he's
51
incorrect,
points. 51 points.
he has to leave the internet
Yeah,
for 1 year.
and if I'm wrong, we never met. Exactly. The bait and switch.
There's the line right there.
Sumo, if I'll make you a deal. Sumo. You ready for the deal? I'll make you a deal.
This has been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming. All right, listen. If we do not make high of day, you basically have to pretend that you're ICT for a week, and you have to like use all of his terminology.
1 week?
Yeah, just 1 week because it's already embarrassing enough.
Oh man.
I know this would kill him. This would kill him. And if we do, every time I see someone tweet about something ICT related, and you respond to them with it's just the trend progression thing, I'll respond endorsing the trend progression thing is real. But this is like a lose-lose for me, win-win for me, because I'm going to make money. And if I don't make money, you have to pretend you're ICT for a week. Deal. I'm going to flip short, I think, just so we don't go up. This would be hilarious. Okay, ICT was here today, yesterday too, in the chat. What can I say? Fans are fans. No, that was just mean of me. Yeah, he likes Tanya. So Sima, you have till 4 o'clock, right? New high of day is 4. We're in agreement? EST? Globex close? Absolutely no fucking way. Sorry, that's just ridiculous. 5 p.m. Because I'm not going to leave this trade open till 5. You can tell when it's the real ICT because it has an actual tick next to his name because he has over 1 million subscribers. So you can tell when it's him in the live stream chat.
Did he take the bet?
He took it, but he was like 5 p.m. EST. So now I feel a bit rugged, to be honest. Because
what's happening after hours?
I don't know, nothing. But like, I don't want to. That's not the deal I want.
Yeah, you can't make a bet and then change the rules before the bet's over.
We just to be clear, end of day is 4, right?
I mean, the market closes at 4.
No, but Sumo, right? You gave me a hard time that RTH was the real thing. I remember this. You were like RTH this, RTH that. Like I literally remember. I remember that you were like fully on my back that RTH was the real session, and now you're like 5 p.m. close. Make up your mind. Come on. RTH is real. Well, I probably need the extra hour. Okay, listen.
I don't know, man.
We need to renegotiate the bet then, because I was under the assumption that we were talking about the RTH close. Okay. If it gets there by RTH close, no. Okay, you have two options: RTH close or Globex close. If it's Globex, we double it. But there's no like double for me because I can't double the amount of tweets I put out. Two weeks, yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks between now and Christmas, basically.
I mean, he doesn't sound very confident.
Me neither. I mean, I wouldn't mind if we get there. I just think it'd be hilarious to see Sumo like talk about an inversion fair value gap, like in a good way. Yeah, you just have, you can like chart the same way, right? But someone asks you what they are, you have to be like, yeah, it's a fair value gap. This would be funny. Nah, because that actually they just kind of screws you over a little bit. I don't know. You can get creative with it. How many tweets per week? How many tweets do you put out per week about trend progression? That's the real question. By the way, I don't know why I'm betting against myself, because I actually also want high of day. So I just think it'd be funny. What are we up to on the like count? Let's have a look. I'm going to refresh. So we have 617 people watching. We have 166 likes. We need to get that like counter up, boys and girls.
Coach Fred, I think
Right, deal.
that's hilarious because I think they rely on people trading that way.
I think that Coach Fred was being sarcastic.
I know. I'm being sarcastic too.
Oh,
Imagine sarcasm goes both ways.
yeah. Sorry. When you fight sarcasm with sarcasm, it doesn't, you know, um,
It doesn't. You're gonna finish the sentence.
no. I
Okay.
kind of had a brain fart, to be honest. My brain stopped working.
That's what vacation does to you.
Yeah, honestly, if you haven't done the Maldives once,
Moldovs.
Maldives, whatever it is, I don't know. If you haven't done it, I would recommend it, but then I would never do it again. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. Yeah, I would just never do it again. That's me being honest.
Had the worst sneeze ever.
Oh,
The NinjaTrader people in the chat are saying to like the stream. So if you don't like the stream, I think what happens is you get removed from the stream.
Maldives, yeah.
You can never watch the stream again if you don't like it today. Today is the day that if you don't like it,
Oh,
you're done.
The NinjaTrader account is also going to like its own stream. That's how you know
That is
we're running on hard times.
that is
Luckily, we get to beg for likes again tomorrow morning, Leo. Me and you, right at the open.
hopefully the price action will be better.
Yeah, let's hope. I'm leaning bullish tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I would really like us to make new highs. Leo, do you run any compression on your NQ DOM?
No.
No. No, he does not.
Why would you do that? Need to see every tick.
Yeah, what does compression mean? Like you group the ticks together?
Yeah. So like I think some people will take an NQ and group 4 ticks into one. So you just have, 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of
So you
quarter,
just have,
50, 3/4, 0, 1.
oh, so you just have the points, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
How do you read the orders? This is a fantastic question because the answer is you don't. If you think that I'm watching every single, one filled, two added, two filled, two pulled, etc., it's not any way the way I would use it. I not would the way I use it. I'm watching for larger orders that take fills and then refresh. So like I'm looking for refilling of like people putting in trades of size. I don't really care about the 2 lots and the 3 lots that go on at any given time. So I'm looking for people that are taking fills and then reloading with size or just kind of like not icebergs, but just somebody takes 5 lots, another 5, another 5, and if that's on the offer of the bid, that's kind of important. So I watch for that, and then I watch for patterns, right? So if we come down to if the bid falls off and we come down to 620s and then the bid firms up again, and what do I mean by firm up? It's just a bunch of orders get added to the ladder. Then that's what I'm looking for. So it's more pattern based than it is,
Yep.
a 4 lot was on, now it's 3 that got filled, and then 1 was added. Like I don't go down to that level.
Makes sense.
He doesn't need to watch because he is the second version of the algorithm. I didn't tell you guys, but I helped the CME install the new algorithm that they put in on 11/28.
Yeah, he helped install it. I built it. So there you go.
Mm.
What's the indicator I'm using? You want about this one here on the right? Matt? Like the candles things? How do you compress the DOM? You squeeze it really tightly from above and below. This is called TLM HTF candles. You can actually just find this on TradingView. Someone inside of my Discord created it actually, and I found out about it over like last week. And basically, it is the logic of the higher time frame candles um in an indicator, basically, and you can just sit on the 5 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute, and it will show you the 15, the 1, and the 4.
That's actually really nice. I have access to that same thing, and now I don't here. I'm gonna blow everyone's mind for a minute. I bought a TradingView, like a legitimate TradingView subscription on the Black Friday thing, and I think I'm going to set up some TradingView stuff.
For OFL.
I would potentially, maybe, if it's possible.
I think so. I looked into this, right? Because with the sale, well, so two things. One, the best time to buy TradingView subscriptions is Black Friday, and I think they're all gone now. So unlucky. So wait till next year if you're gonna do it.
I actually, Leo does Pine Script. I actually put out an indicator for my 5 minute OR mid trade.
Didn't
I
ChatGPT
legit
make that?
I built it with ChatGPT, but
Yeah.
the reason that I did it is because somebody was like, "Oh, do you have like, can you give me the code, like an indicator for it?" And I'm like, "Bro, with AI, you can literally just do it." And I did it just to make a point that like I don't even know this crap, and I could do it in 5 minutes. So with a little bit of effort, there's a lot you can do.
Yeah. Okay, secondly, when I was looking into it, so TradingView used to have 6 plans, right? They used to have 3 like consumer plans and 3 like, I guess, enterprise plans. And the three enterprise plans were like silly money. Like one plan was like $500 a month, but it gave you tick data. I almost remember it. And with the sale, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the really expensive plan. And they removed it. But there's no tick data. You just get access to a tick chart. So you don't get access to the data. So building the indicators using
I wouldn't use the TradingView data for things. We would just send the levels to TradingView if possible.
then yeah. But like things like volume profile, they just don't update quick enough because you just don't have tick data.
Yeah, that's fair. No, there's definitely a gap, but there are some things that if I had TradingView, if I had those things on TradingView and I could just pull up, a chart,
Mhm.
there might be there's a value there for me.
Yeah, I think there's definitely something. There's just like, for example, the leg to leg profile and stuff like that. Like this would just, I'm almost sure it would never work unless you were like
No, it wouldn't.
real time feeding it into a
No, yeah,
database that
it wouldn't.
compiled it. Like, yeah.
No, that part of it wouldn't. That part of it wouldn't work.
The equities analysis I enjoy very much. Okay, so NQ has been the same price for the last 20 minutes. I'm hoping it goes up. Actually, let me be clear. Since 23, it's actually been the same price for the last 30 minutes in 2 minutes. So yeah, hopefully we get squeezed towards the end of the session. If not, Sumo has to tweet like he's ICT for 2 weeks. And my stop is in. It's not really much to analyze. Analyze? Yeah, that's not the word. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, basically the indicator. So everyone's aware. Like I had an indicator, right? And well, I still have it. I don't not use it. But a guy in my Discord got so fed up of not having access to it, he just built his own. And I stumbled across it. And okay, the premium discount stuff isn't 100% accurate, but it's pretty good. The higher time frame candles, I actually prefer his because they change color based on the logic of what they should do. So, like for example, green hourly candle should go higher. This 15-minute candle should have gone lower. These candles have done nothing, so they will change color based on where they go, and what they do. And then orange is the 4-hour high and the 4-hour low got took out. Next candle, we basically just have to wait. And now I'm like, okay, I'm long. So yeah, so that is really nice. And then he has premium discount, and then he also has this IFEG one, which to be honest, I haven't seen. But what it does do is it marks out levels for me and standard deviations. So yeah, I mean, he's cooking and it's completely free.
NinjaTrader just posted a link for it's the 5-minute OR trade. Somebody was asking about how do I use the 5-minute OR. So I wanted to give that person a link to read.
Sweet.
Not to cut you off. I just didn't want it to get lost.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's good. How do I scale out of individual positions? Okay, so 2 things. I'm a flat to flat trader. But if you want to scale out, the only way you can do it, depending on, like, for example, say you're trading prop. I just use prop as an example. Say your contract limit is 2 in this instance, and you have a limit order for 2. You can't then put another limit order for 1, right? It won't let you. Same on this account. I have it set. This is set to only trade 2 contracts. So like I can't put a limit order. So here, to me to sell 1 here is I genuinely would just have to market sell 1 and then adjust this to 2, from 2 to 1, because there's no OCO, right? Working on getting that changed with the Tradeovate team. So yeah.
Wait, what?
Getting trading view orders to have them OCO'd, you know? So like the sell limit is linked to the trade and the sell stop.
That doesn't already exist?
It does exist. It's not enabled on Tradeovate. That's the truth.
Oh,
It
okay.
definitely exists inside of TradingView. Doesn't exist for the NinjaTrader setup, the NinjaTrader API that's set up. But we're gonna change all of that. We're gonna get all of that changed. So yeah, right. If you bracket order, sorry, if you so say you want to sell 1 up here. Oh wait, I can't do that because I need to use this. This is the only way I know how to do it. So apologies. Create limit order. If you create a limit order and you have a take profit, then they will OCO. But you can't OCO orders to something before. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just want to point out, Sumo says if we go higher, we're going to go higher.
Yeah,
He said
he's not
above 45 and you're in trouble. So he's saying above 45 and we're going to go higher.
below 45. Does that mean you're in trouble, Sumo? Well, honestly, Sumo, I
Did you ever make the bet?
yeah, I think we did. But either way, I'm okay with this bet because like I'm gonna make money here, which is okay. And I get to just tweet your tweets anyway, which I do sometimes. And if not, the upside for me is just so funny that it's worth the bet. Like it's such EV for me, you know, because I know how much you'll dislike it. Why did I get long here? 2 reasons. Well, the main reason for me was if I look at the 4-hour, we had these two highs up here, and this basically this low right here. So I kind of saw this as like a range. We immediately pushed up in the open, which basically makes me a buyer of this area from like a break and retest, whatever you want to call it. I'm just a buyer in this region. I completely could not get long here. Like I just straight up couldn't, right? There's nothing in here. There was this 15-minute swing, but there's also just no. Okay, that's a lie. I could have got long down here. I missed it. Don't want to talk about it. The end. Anyway, and then after that, I was out for this price action, came back to the desk and was like, I need to get long off this leg somewhere. And I was like, where can I get long? We have this 1-minute gap. Okay, that's good for me. And then if I go to the 5-minute, it's also there's also a 5-minute inversion here. So once we traded through, I marked out this low and I bought it on the way back through. That was quite literally the trade. Yeah. Also, do me a favor. For those that do download the indicator, thumbs it up. Do whatever you can do on TradingView because the guy that created it off his own back and then shared it with everyone for free.
What's his name?
When is lunch, I think.
When is lunch?
That's his TradingView name. When is lunch? I'm gonna follow him.
That's an interesting trading view name.
Yeah. Oh, that's his,
You know what? I need to follow
Just-
some people. Do I need to? Is there like a social aspect to Trading View? Like I need to like follow people?
no, but I'm gonna follow him because it probably helps him out some way.
How do I
Um,
follow you? Do you
My
share anything? Like
no, I don't.
nobody. I don't think anyone follows me.
No, I don't
Is that a
follow.
problem? Does that mean?
Bradley just said, Leo, I found the formula. How can I reach you?
Send me a DM
On Twitter. Yeah.
A few people have already found some as well. So
Legends, by the way. All of you,
yeah,
legends.
somebody legit sent me 4 bottles already, or 4 jars.
Crazy, crazy legends.
Yeah, for sure.
XY told us yours is Leo Cat. Is that your TradingView username?
No, it's not. It's Leo the Tiger.
Leo the Tigre.
How do you follow people? Like, how's the where's the follow thing?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The only people I know how to follow are indicator devs because the people that publish indicators, it has their username next to the indicator, and I click it, and yeah.
Huh.
Bradley said he's not verified. He can't DM you.
Can you find me on Discord? Do you have a Discord?
I wouldn't tell people what that is, just so we're clear. So
Somebody knows somebody, right? Bradley?
Bradley, why don't you put your Twitter username and Leo will follow you and message you. That's the
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Ken is in trouble.
Why am I in trouble? Oh no, I'm about to make money. Please don't do it.
We never got above. Oh, we did tick above 45. Anyone can see. Dang, you can't even block people on here.
Oh, you had Bray message me. Did you? Yeah, Bray.
Okay,
What is? It's all right. I'll get his username. What is Bradley's Discord username?
Oh man, I have the worst headache right now. I don't even know. Like, how do you search somebody? Trader Kane? Is it just Trader Kane? Is that your name?
My name on thing
People.
is Trader Kane underscore. Yeah, Trader Kane underscore.
Oh, look, you have 23 followers.
Yeah, but I don't know why or how. I've never posted anything.
Now you have 24.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna try and become the most followed person on TradingView. I'm not.
But what do you put on here? Like you share charts and shit?
You can do, but like that social aspect just never took off with TradingView. I mean, obviously some people do trade stuff, like share stuff, but if you look at it, you'll laugh at some of the things people share.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like a hieroglyphs on the chart, you know.
Yeah.
If you just search TLM, it's all TLM. It's all of the indicators made by When is Lunch. Because this is trendline methods, which I have no idea what it is. This is tick line momentum oscillator. No idea what that is.
I'm gonna put a small 3-lot short on here.
Oh, you're just friendly firing. I hate it.
Well, it's actually good. If I win, then you win too.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just flip short with you, and we'll just try and cuck sumo. Betrayal. Yeah, exactly. The IFE. So all 3 of the indicators I have from him, TLM, HTF, IFEG, and premium discount are all of the 3 that are listed on there. They're just not called that. So premium discount logical liquidity target is the TLM PD, and HTF swing is the IFEG one. He just needs to correct the names on it. That's it. So those 3
Kane
are the
is
ones
going to be
that
the
created.
Mr. Beast of TradingView.
I'm not. Do you want to know something, Leo? And I know that I've already told you this. I'm saying this again for the benefit of the chat. In my break, I basically didn't go on Twitter. I uninstalled it from my phone. And I actually don't even have Twitter on my phone right now. And I think I'm going to keep it that way because that app is actually fucking toxic. Holy. I just don't care about it anymore.
I agree. I made a very concerted point to really not get on it much.
Yeah. Like, I don't know about you, chat, but like, I don't have a positive experience when I go on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
I just don't. And it's not because of the people I follow or like, it's just like the stuff that gets pushed my way is either just constant hate, constant drama, and also just no one's putting out anything of value anymore. And okay, I probably fall into that category as well. But also at the same time, no, straight up, I'll be honest. Like I straight up have not put anything of value on Twitter for a very long time.
I don't know. I thought my tweet about the algorithm changing was pretty had value, comedic value. You didn't see
Yeah.
it?
No, I would evidently not.
Damn.
But yeah, I'm just
I thought it was a banger.
I think I'm gonna not go on it as much. That project X tweet, that's like going into the Hall of Fame of Twitter.
That paid
that's
off
golden.
3 times.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it was a whole year worth. It was a whole year's. It took a whole year to play out.
Oh, just you will see. Epic golden tweet. Yeah, maybe we need Mr. Michael to get on to Twitter and fix the algorithm over there.
People
Maybe.
would appreciate.
I would appreciate it, mate. It's aged better than Larry Ellison. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just probably not going to go on as much, so don't expect a whole bunch of things from me. Yeah. People constantly posting prop P&L screenshots, zero value. I agree. And I'm going to stop doing that as well. So someone just sent me an indicator. Someone just shared a private indicator with me because TradingView plays a noise in my ear when that happens. Which one of you was it? Because this never happens, and now it just happened twice. So who's sharing their indicators with me?
Share it with me too. Don't be shy.
They did it again. They did it again.
Are they all following you?
I can check because.
Oh, one person is following me. Wow. I have a follower on TradingView now. The first one. Sick. Should follow back.
Share what? Share what with the people? The indicators? No, I don't know what they are. Twitter hasn't been good since it hasn't been Twitter anymore. Bring back like the 700,000 employees. Is Sumo a wrestler? He's a trader by day, and he's a wrestler fighting ICT Twit influencers by night.
I can respect that.
He retired from the NSA just to do that. Facts, by the way. Sumo, true or not? See, he wrestles with the ICT influencers. Mostly true. See, he's still got his political brain on. He can't even give facts. He's like, this may or may not be true.
Come on, dump it.
Algo dump to POC. Where is the POC?
600.
Oh, by stops at 603. Oh, Mr. Sumo has an hour and 20 minutes.
I'll take one contract off there. Just drag my stop. Pay for this baby.
Above this red line, apparently I was I was cooked. Sorry, Sumo. I don't like to, I don't want to prey on people's downfall, but it's just ironic.
Was that his safety line?
No, that was his safety line.
Why did you take that trade? There's I have a setup that's 100% price action, and it looks like this. It's I know people are gonna yell at me for drawing things. It looks like this. It's just like this. Okay, so like after a pump and you get this weird up channeling move with lots of absorption that starts to get weak. That's usually a good short for me for just like a scalp. Like I'm not looking for this to be a huge trade. I'm actually I'm just gonna go down to one here. But usually these little patterns play out with a little bit of a liquidation, which we got 20 points, 25 points or whatever. End of day, kind of throw on a trade just to see if we can't make a buck in the afternoon. Nothing crazy. A crayon line.
If they rip it from 604, well, I'd be sad if they rip it from 604 because my stop's at 6035. So I'd rather them rip it from 606 like they have.
Can
You
you
need to
pay, hey, well, hold on. Can you put on charting memes?
charting names.
Charting memes, like you can meme chart.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said I'm following you on TradingView now. Can't wait for the charting memes.
Oh, he's talking about like you can go to community and see some hmm you can you can see some charts that people put up.
Oh, funny ones, huh?
Yeah, like the Elliott wave.
Dang, I got 3 followers now. I am famous
So yeah,
on
so that's
TradingView
I think that's the meme aspect of it. Um,
community.
yeah, there is some proper trash on there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, you've been indoctrinated. Welcome to the world.
I can mark up charts satirically. Yes, I can. Yes, I see potential here.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. I can do both meme and serious things, and you, the reader, have to figure out which is true. If it's a meme
maybe
or if it's real.
we're just gonna move off of Twitter onto TradingView. We're gonna
That would
create
be so cool.
we're gonna create the demand.
How about to go on an Elliott wave bender? I'm crazy. I'm not sure I can even handle that level of craziness. This is pretty cool.
It is. I want to widen this a little bit, but I don't know if I do.
Man,
I'm
people would lose their
gonna.
mind if they saw me take a trade on TradingView.
Yeah, you should do it for the lols one time.
Huh. All right. Back to trading.
Yeah, this was a good show. Oh, Mr. Scalper's in the chat. Jim, how are you? Well, Matt. Yeah, wrong guy. No, I'm kidding. I hate it when you friendly fire. It's actually just so outrageous. I can't believe you do it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's just like it's just so like I would never do that to you. In fact, the other day,
Are you really
XY
mad
was,
about this?
no, of course not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. XY was short, and I was like, "Fuck, I really want a long. I'm not gonna do that to him." He covered, I got long, and then we started going up, and I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Hmm.
You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna take the $3,000 and run.
This is a sheet market. A sheet market. Like drywall sheets, right?
I think you mean, yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Okay, so what happens if we don't make a new high?
He has
Tell
to
me what happens.
he has to pretend that he's ICT for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Two weeks.
And that is, this can go, the trade is, the bet is on until 5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m. Eastern, and if not, Trader Sumo talks in FEGs instead of trend progression. Yep.
And if you do make a new high, then you have
when
to
I see,
talk.
yeah, I have to. No, I have to I have to endorse him when he responds to the, because one of Sumo's hobbies is responding to people's tweets, and it's not a bad thing actually. I actually agree with some of the things he says, by the way. Is he will respond to people and be like, "It's not that, it's this," and then I have to respond to those that I see endorsing it. I think it's a win-win for me, to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah, he will show them a better way, and I will agree with him.
I don't know. Holding that little LVN is not super bearish.
I agree. 606. That's where my stop is now. I don't want it to come back there. And if we get back to 650s, I'll cover actually, to be honest. We have the algo in 4 minutes, so either I'm about to get wicked out or I'm about to get a TP. I'll let the algo decide. You should set up a poly market for December streaming results. We allowed to insider trade on that? No, I'm not doing the line live. I can't remember what it says. Oh, wait, it's attention traders. It's algo time. Yeah, I do. All-time high soon, couple of days.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Couple of days.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to share something with you that you're going to love. That one and
This is Bradley's Discord name, by the way.
oh, sick. I'll hit him up.
Ready for the algo.
There's no more hats to give away. We gave them all away.
I need some NT hats.
Look at all this. What's new? I do have an NT hat.
Oh my gosh. More indicators.
This is the new Twitter.
Yeah. We're migrating to TradingView, guys. No more Twitter. We're migrating to TradingView.
For real.
To be fair, TradingView just made it so because before premium indicators could only be purchased outside of TradingView, and TradingView just made it recently, so you can purchase indicators through TradingView, which is kind of big on their part because they've never not they've like been what's the word, collaborator adverse for a long time. Okay, we've got the algo coming up here. The legend will announce it. Don't worry. 30 seconds till I either get stopped or TP. We pray. Pray.
I think I'm gonna
You gonna cover?
I think we're gonna have a dump. 20 points lower into the close and call it good.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. I would just prefer it if they just send it to the high and then send it lower. Not looking too hot. Come on. I don't want this to come back. That was pretty lackluster from that.
Well, wait till the 55 algo.
Yeah, I don't want to wait for that one. I'm out.
Peace out.
The 55 is the real algo. Is that true?
I mean, for NQ it is.
Can we renegotiate?
Can we?
No.
You can't renegotiate.
Nope.
The deal's the deal.
I'll let you pick when the 2 weeks can start, though. You can do it now or you can do it in January. I would do it over Christmas if I was you. Okay, do you have your open P&L turned off? How do you do that? Yeah, I do, yeah.
Just get it over before the end of the year.
You just have, in trading, you just have to have profit and loss disabled. That's it.
Mm-hmm. 55 is the double or nothing algo.
Yeah, you double down. But that's like doubling on 11 when the deal is showing an ace, you know?
Wait, you don't do that?
No, or actually, sorry, well, typically you'd get paid either way. I think at that point you get paid, no?
Yeah,
In
I was
most,
wondering. I'm curious about that.
No, well, you'd get they'd check for 21, and if there was 21, you wouldn't get paid either way. You wouldn't even get a chance to hit. But it's like a 10, you know, the 10 versus the 11.
If you have an 11 against a 10,
you don't double down.
you would never double down because if you had an 11, well, you wouldn't.
Some casinos check on 10s, but most don't. So you could double down into a 21 and get pushed.
Sumo is cooked, pretty sure.
Mr. Nick, how are you? Hope you're well, sir. Good to see your name.
Oh, Nick. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Sumo it's not looking too hot for you, my boy.
I think he left.
Yeah, I think he's dipped. It's okay though. I will get him on. I'll get him on Twitter. I might even re-download Twitter to keep track of this. 604. Are you done? Yeah, maybe. Are you actually in a trade or not?
Me?
No, Sumo.
Oh. $604 has to bounce? Well, 604 happened.
No, I'm flat. Is there an issue? Oh. Raynar, if your question's related to NinjaTrader brokerage, you probably will just have to ask the support team there. Just letting you know. $604's helping. Sumo's there, just on the bid.
Somebody put 100 lots on the bid.
He's just refreshing 604.
Mm-hmm. Now this needs to make a new high.
Yeah.
Nope. Offer said, peace out. Offer said, nope, no, none of this.
The guy on the offer is preying on your downfall, I'm afraid. So no.
And he's pushing it. He's pushing. He keeps adding lower and lower. See you later. Bye.
And the 55 algo. I think
Nothing.
this guy's, yeah,
Nothing.
literally nothing. Deja brew.
All right, I'm gonna get out of this short. And
Yeah, nice shot, brother.
thank you.
Gave me a nice opportunity to get out, so I was kind of with it.
Closing
Jacob,
a
sorry.
large drawdown, got a third of it back today thanks to this stream and learning. I mean, it's free, and we have very little likes. We only have 200 likes. There's 600, only 50% like to viewer ratio.
I know, it's outrageous. I'm actually probably not even going to come back in the morning.
And Jacob Brooks is learning something.
If they reopen at 6 and take the high, I will be laughing, to be honest.
What are you expecting for tomorrow? I would go to my high time frame. This is what I use day in and day out, is this box here. If we're above it at this stage in the ball game, I'm strictly looking to get long.
Same.
As long as we're trading above it, that will be my bias. If we get back into it below 500, I will be cautiously looking for shorts, but aware that it could rip right back through it any moment. So it'd be like a cautious short. If we get progressively well into it, then I think we could just go to the other side of the range. That's but we'll be on tomorrow to trade that. I would assume we open in a bit of a gap. There's a potential for a bit of an overnight upside move here, but I don't trade overnight, so you can take that for what it's worth, which is 0.
I think if we finish basically here today at 600s, then tomorrow is just try and buy below the opening price. Find a reason to get long below the opening price and aim for 830s. Should have my playbook. I mean, realistically, I think probably the easiest way to trade my playbook is some sort of like order flow terms.
Wait, what?
Value
Order
area
flow
low.
what?
Like value area low at like the 4 hour open or high. That's typically like the way I trade.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Do you agree?
Do I agree?
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, he's here.
Oh, hey Jim.
Yeah. Hey,
He's back.
Leo, explain the potential for the overnight move here. What are you seeing?
Just like, we have this box range and we broke out of it today. And typically what you want to see for kind of a great continuation would be an overnight rally, which we're not far from overnight highs. Or sorry, we're not far from the current day highs. So it would just kind of make sense for the overnight to push us. And so we have this gap up where sellers really either will respond, which would be a great move down, or they'd be kind of nowhere to be found, which is what I would expect.
Okay. And this is looking a lot different than the E-mini S&P for sure.
Is it? I don't.
Yeah.
My awareness of S&P is basically 0 most of the time.
Yeah. Well, gold is currently below its It's RTH opening price. Gold. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it didn't. It just really failed to go anywhere today.
Yeah. Silver is the market today. That's like, hey, look at me. The shiny penny is silver right now.
Yeah.
60, almost $60. It's killing it.
The only thing is about that is like that is so violent
Yeah.
intraday. Holy, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's also, you know the story of Icarus, right? Flew a little too close to the sun. Sometimes that's silver on these big rallies.
Yeah. I mean, it's great because it's $25 a tick as well. It
Yeah.
feels like you get paid so much on it, but
Yeah.
it also hurts on the opposite side. So,
Yeah, for sure. Well, interesting day. We'll see what we get tomorrow. Got several more days though still before that FOMC meeting, which apparently everybody's waiting for. I don't know, but
what for? So,
for nothing.
yeah, I mean, they'll just do nothing, right? I think
20,
that's the consensus.
20 consensus now is a 25 basis point cut, but I think the real, Craig Shapiro and Tracy this morning or yesterday morning was really good at explaining the nuance behind the dot plot in the press conference. So we'll see what happens there.
Okay. I haven't been keeping
Anyway.
up with it.
Great job. And by the way, if you have an ace and a dealer has a 10, you almost certainly double.
No, I would never.
If you got it,
If you have an ace and the dealer has a 10,
Yeah,
if you're aggressive, you're doubling.
yeah, but like, I mean,
well, you wouldn't
the
double on a
EV's there.
6.
What?
Against the 10?
You wouldn't double on a 6.
No, of course not.
No, if you have an ace, player has an ace, dealer
You
has,
can't bust against you can't bust with 11, right?
No, you're
So,
saying if you have an ace, what's your other card is important now.
no, you have 11.
yeah,
Oh.
that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
If you have
Yeah,
an
I was
11
just
against a 10, yeah,
Yeah.
I would hit that every time.
Yeah.
hit. Yes, of course. You'd be an idiot not to.
Well, no wonder Jim
Dou-
lost money. He's
double-
doubling on a freaking 11.
Yeah, but of course, you double on 11 versus like 16, 17.
Of course.
18, 19, 20 is the sketch area. But statistically, you should. I just would never.
You got to be aggressive, man. You got to sometimes mix it up. I'll leave you with that. Then again,
Yeah.
I was a big loser in blackjack. I was a big winner in craps, big loser in blackjack.
Craps with the boys, nothing better. I'm telling you that.
Yeah,
Nothing
you
better.
can't. Craps is you're winning in crap and
Yeah, I had the Mercedes team with me, so it was good. Anyway, great job today, everybody. Appreciate the thumbs up. Did we get over 300? We got to do a reality check before you guys get to go home. Well, there you go, 306. Nice job, chat. Nice job, everybody listening. Appreciate everybody being part of this afternoon's show. One last push, thumbs up for Leo and for Kane. Appreciate you guys. Subscription button is free to click on. Love the subscriptions as well. Tomorrow, we got Jeffrey Hirsch is coming on, special guest. He's the almanac guy. So we're going to talk about Santa Claus rallies and statistics around that and all that kind of stuff. He's going to be here first thing in the morning. PAX, fan favorite, tape talk. We have, you two are coming back tomorrow morning, trading the open.
oh,
Back to back, baby.
There we go. More cowbell, man.
I'm like a bus, like, come. That's I'm gonna stop that sentence.
All right. So Ken and Leo, and then midday markets is my boy Nick for a tick and XYZ live from Los Angeles,
those are
California.
my boys.
Nah, you're starting to lose grip, man. They're starting to move into my camp, man. They're
No, Jim.
I don't
Who's
know.
boys? Who's boys?
When I
That's
come
why
out
Nick.
to when I come out to see you in Stillwater, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, they're Leo's boys.
Trade the close. Nick, Joey, and Selma. And now Joey and Selma are newcomers, but they're a lot of fun. They're very smart and they're also awesome. So
Yeah,
looking forward to tomorrow.
super cool. Yep, I've been on with both of them.
Yeah. So in any event, that's tomorrow, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here with us today at NinjaTrader Live. Awesome group as usual. Reminder, most important message of the day. Please be safe out there. Be good to each other. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Sumo,
you,
good
chat.
luck.